So if you've been watching this channel for any period of time, you know I love writing etudes. And not only do I write etudes for you all, my students, but I love to write etudes for myself. Now, usually when I write etudes for you all, I write one etude over a tune and then that's it, done, on to the next one. But in my own practice time, I actually do things quite differently. Now, I use etudes to practice certain concepts or sounds. So it's not unusual for me to write a dozen or more etudes for myself over the same tune. So when I was thinking about something that I might be able to create that all of you would find some value in, I figured why not take a cue from what I do and try to recreate it for all of you. So that's what I did, and I wanted to use this video to give you a quick overview of this new practice tool that I have for you, 10 Studies over Donnelly. So let's talk about a few things I had in mind when I was writing these etudes and ultimately putting this together for you. So the first thing is that each etude is based off of one idea, and that idea is really used all over the etude. Now, this of course means that the etudes are really heavy-handed, meaning this is not a balanced way of playing. I'm not trying to create this artful solo that has a little sprinkle of this and a little dash of this and makes the crowd go wild. These are practice tools, and I don't know about you, but in my practice time, I hammer certain concepts over and over and over again. And listening to me practice is not a beautiful thing. It's actually quite boring and repetitive and usually sounds really bad. But that's what leads me to being able to play balanced solos when I'm actually on the gig, actually playing in front of people. Now, the second thing is, these are not collections of licks, and I don't want you to treat it that way. Licks are fine, they have their place, they have their benefits, but that's not what these studies are designed for. These etudes are meant to be an example of a topic or a concept or a sound that you can hear, see a demonstration of, then take and run with yourself. In fact, my biggest goal, if you decide to grab this collection of studies, is that you write your own based off of mine. This is where you're really going to see the benefits of a practice tool like this. So please, whatever you do, don't limit it to just playing the etudes. The real benefit is going to come from when you do something with them. Now, of course, I still want you to have a ton of fun playing through the etudes, and they will be fun, but just don't forget that crucial step of going past playing them. The third thing is that style is just as important, if not more important, than the notes and the rhythms. And that's why I've included demonstration recordings of every single one of the etudes in the book. So if you do decide to pick this book up, make sure you use those recordings to your advantage. They'll really be a huge part of your success with this stuff. And the final thing is realize that all of the ideas in this book are portable, which means they are not limited to just Donnelly. Far from it. You can take these ideas, any of these ideas, and you could bring them to any tune you want. So you see, this book is 10 etudes over a very specific song, but really, this is stuff you can file away and work on forever. And I'm a huge fan of tools that do that. And that's why I've made it my goal to only create tools that can really do that. So you get the resource once and then it continues to benefit you forever. Okay, so let's get into some of the etudes. I want to show you some of these studies. So some of these etudes consider certain specific harmonic and melodic ideas. So let's take, for example, etude number 4, which is all about approach notes and enclosures. Or how about etude number 7, which is all about using a Lydian sound over major chords. Some other etudes in the book are concerned with texture. How does the larger shape of what you're playing come across to the listener? Like etude number 1, which is based off of horizontal, scale-based playing. And then etude number 2, which is the opposite. This one's based off of vertical playing with lots of arpeggios and wider intervals. Others are concerned with tension and release and where we can use it, like etude number 3, which is all about playing the altered scale over any 5-to-1 relationship. And speaking of tension and release and 5-to-1 relationships, etude number 9 is all about the tritone substitution and different ways to use that. And other etudes are all about rhythmic concepts. Like, let's take etude number 5, which is all about using an 8th note triplet. Or etude number 8, which is all about using groups of 5 8th notes moved everywhere we possibly can around the bar and over the bar line. So you can see there's a lot of ground that's covered in these 10 studies. And I'm really confident that if you take these ideas and you run with them, you're going to see huge benefits in your playing. As sometimes all we need is a little bit of inspiration to really get our gears turning and come up with something brand new, something that's ours. So if this all sounds good to you and you made it this far in the video, I'm going to give the viewers of this channel a 25% discount off of the book. So if you made it this far in the video, pat yourself on the back. You just got a sweet discount on this practice tool. Use the code YTDonnaLee at checkout and you'll get 25% off the price. Again, that's YTDonnaLee at checkout. The link for the book, of course, will be down below in the description. And I really hope if you decide to grab this volume that you enjoy playing these as much as I enjoyed writing them for you. Now, I'm really looking forward to hearing the etudes that you write based off of these ideas. And after you write your etudes, I want you to tag me and post on Instagram or Facebook or even YouTube. Tag me at Mainella Music because I can't wait to hear the ideas that you come up with based off of these. Now, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you decide to buy the book, thank you so much for supporting what I do. You know, the purchase of something like this goes a long way toward allowing me to keep doing things like this. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. And I hope to keep bringing you valuable content in the future. Here's to your success, and I'll see you on another video soon. Bye, everyone.